Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you an exciting NBA basketball game. Kevin Harlan here alongside Doris Burke, Greg Anthony, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. And here's a look at some numbers for Klay Thompson.
His effective field goal percentage, a favorite stat of the analytics crowd, has been on the way down over his past 10 games. His game isn't as well-rounded as it needs to be.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Mobley is out there with Hill. Then it's Marley. Then it's Robinson. And it's Cousy in at the point guard. And for the Nuggets, they've got Karl Anthony Towns. Austin Reeves out there with Paul. Then it's Mullen. And it's Pettit in at the power forward. With the season winding down, GA, what's key for a long playoff run, do you think?
Kevin, one thing is health, right? When you look back at past NBA champions, lots of times it's the teams that were able to survive the year without any major injuries.
Now, here is Robinson. Boy, was he something else against the Clippers. Paul outside. Over Cousy. The shot by Paul, no good. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Marley passes to Mobley. Outside Robinson. Pass to Hill. It's stolen by Mullen. Looks for Paul. Gets it to him. Count it.
How about that slick little move from CP3 to get the score inside?
Here's Cousy. Marley with a screen on Mullen. Here's Hill. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And getting the offense started with a high-quality look down low.
Now here's Paul. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Clock at 6. The rebound by Marley. Paul's gone 1 of 3 on the night. Pass to Cousy. Dan Marley on the wing. And there's Mobley, and that's good on the assist from Dan Marley.
Man, that is a big-time tough finish. Evan Mobley doesn't back down.
Paul passes to Mullen. Back to Paul. Down low. Pettit. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They beat the Nuggets during their last encounter in Denver.
And the last time they faced this club, rebounding was their big advantage.
And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be shooting 2.
And surgical around the hoop. Robinson forces your hand as the defender.
It's his first trip to the line.
At 72% at the line this season. He has yet to set himself apart in that department.
And that one falls for Robinson.
Yeah, and Robinson is a franchise-defining talent, a chiseled, powerful center, a remarkable leader.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. Nuggets have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Paul, right side. Drops it in from 11 feet. Paul's got his second basket of the game.
There is a challenge to the physicality of the game that Chris Paul embraces. Nice finish.
Hill against Mullen. Hill, no good.
Boy, that's the kind of contest you need to force the miss.
It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
I had a chance to talk with the head coach for Denver. We discussed Evan Mobley and how he wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Guys?
All right, Allie, thank you. Here's Hill following the basket by Chris Paul. And the dunk by Robinson.
love the show of force there from Robinson. When he's deep inside, it is clear for takeoff.
Reeves the pass to Muller. And here is Paul. Denver passing it around. Towns a screen on Mobley. Clock at 4. Fires for 3. Towns, no luck.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Zydrunas with his diverse offensive repertoire. Karl Anthony Towns is a matchup nightmare.
Absolutely, Kevin. And the reason being, he's right. He's one of the greatest shooting bigs in history, but the man is a great straight-line driver. Good luck checking him.
Zach Randolph, he's checked in for Denver.
Well, Evan Mobley entered this league as a fantastic defender, but boy, are you starting to see incremental improvements on the offensive end. Look out, folks, here he comes.
Now here's Paul. 6 points for him. Fires from the line.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Reeves finds Paul. 6 on the shot clock.
And they've done a nice job controlling the defensive backboard to start this game.
And there's Grant Hill on the assist by Mobley.
Oh, great ball movement there.
The Nuggets trail by 7. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Reeves with the screen for Paul. Back to Reeves. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
Oh, nice job finishing that with the hammer. I love seeing Reeves go up aggressively.
Hill passes to Robinson. And finished off by Robinson.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Now here's Paul. He has 6. Towns for 3. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Now, Towns has said he believes he's the greatest shooting big ever. That's how confident he is.
Inside, here's Mobley, and Mobley throws it down.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And Denver decides to take their first time out here. They come into this one following a loss to the Thunder.
Well, when you're facing a team that's feeding off the crowd's energy, you have to bring your A game, and they didn't do that defensively.
One thing you know, Greg, is you've got to pack your defense in the suitcase if you're going to win on the road, and they simply did not bring it.
Denver making a switch here. Thompson's checked in, and a change for the Timberwolves. Devin Booker, he's checked in for Majerle. Booker against Thompson. Randolph kicks to Thompson. Towns, a screen on Booker. Just 5 to shoot. Pass to Mullen. Paul for 3. Mobley with the rebound. Timberwolves leading by 6. Outside Hill. Here's Booker. Good on the triple.
Devin Booker will flat put it to you on the three-point line. Don't give him any open shots.
Denver's gone 1 of 3 from beyond the arc so far in the game. Thompson passes to Towns. On the wing, Thompson. Defended by Booker. Thompson with the bucket.
A guy like this, with the skill set he's got, you can keep the defenders guessing.
For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. For 3, Booker. Rebound by the Nuggets.
Bad defense, bad shot. Neither working on that play.
Ball outside. Pass to Towns. Now Mullen. Towns, a screen on Hill. Back to Towns. Stolen by Robinson. One-on-one here. Good. The assist goes to Hill. 8 points for Robinson.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for Denver. They trail by 9 points. Pass to Thompson from downtown. Can't get it to fall, and he's missed the second after making his first. The drive by Hill. He made that one. Basket number 3 for him. He's also missed 2.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
And here is Paul. 17 points for him last game against Oklahoma City. Good. Score the basket. Mark him 4 for 8, shooting 50% so far.
Well, you'd think because of his frame it would be easy to knock Chris Paul off balance, but this guy has concentration and tenacity. Really good job keeping his focus.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over. Ilgauskas is checked in for Mullen. Ilgauskas is checked in for Minnesota. Let's quickly take a look at the standings out west. The season nearly complete. You look at Minnesota. They've got their eye on the #1 seed as the season moves into the final stretch. Currently first place in the standings, and guys showing no signs of letting up. And checking out Denver. Quite a few spots down the ladder right now.
I think for Minnesota, with the regular season they've enjoyed, it has to be wondered at this point if they're the team to beat this postseason.
And the basket is good. Paul's got 10 points.
Boy, this guy's been a monster this quarter. His team has needed it.
Cousy passes to Mobley, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
This is why it's hard guarding Evan Mobley at times. This guy, when he's aggressive, forcing defenders to match his energy.
The Timberwolves shooting their 4th and 5th attempts at the free throw line tonight.
And they've had really good numbers all season from the free throw line.
No good on the free throw.
What you have to appreciate so much about Evan Mobley is his strong work ethic. This guy says he wants to be an all-time great, but he also puts in the work.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Bargnani is checked in for Towns, and Mullins subbed in for Stojakovic. Minnesota also making some changes. Robinson comes in for Ilgauskas, and it's Pope in for Grant Hill. Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. On the wing, Thompson, defended by Booker. Randolph, a screen on Booker. Thompson dishes to Paul. Mullen for three. Minnesota with the rebound. Mobley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And Booker kicks to Mobley. Pass to Pope. Now here's Booker. Takes a three. Traps in the tray. 6 points for him.
Building up a big early lead, they have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Paul. Mullen with the three. Robinson pulls it in.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Mobley misses.
And the timing just not there on that attempted alley-oop.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Mullen with the ball. Covered by Mobley. And the officials call him for a 3-second violation.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Paul? He's putting up 13 points a game, 10 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what an impact he makes for them on that offensive end.
Right, he can do a little bit of everything for this team, and it shows when you look at the scoreboard.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Leitner's checked in. On the wing, Booker. Good D by Thompson. The Nuggets trail by 13. Paul surveying the floor. 1:03 left to play in the first. Robinson with the block.
And clearing the deck, the aggro. His length and reaction time, so impressive. And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Booker outside. Puts it up from 15, and he hits the jump shot. Booker's got 8 points.
Defensively, they've got to pick up the intensity. Hard to win surrendering this high a field goal percentage.
Now here's Mullen. Defense right on him, and it's in there.
And the D has got to pay more attention to Leitner, especially when he's roaming around the basket.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Booker against Thompson. Booker outside. 6 to shoot. Let's go. Bounces high off the rim and drops. 10 points for him.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves. Their lead at 15 going into the break. They've excelled in the open court. Their transition game has allowed them to build this healthy lead. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Minnesota.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
Another strength for them today, guys, mid-range shooting. Normally the defense wants to give you that shot. Let's see if they adjust at all.
On the court for the Timberwolves as our second quarter is underway. Pope is out there with Booker. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Van Horn. And it's Gugliotta in at the 4-man position. Robinson, that's good.
And the formula is simple for these guys. Get Robinson the ball near the hoop and watch the Admiral operate.
Here's Stojakovic. 2 points. That one goes. Stojakovic has got his first points of the game.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Gugliotta's shot is good.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Now here's Randolph. Still yet to score. Stojakovic, the pass to Randolph. Thompson for the triple. Drains it from beyond the arc. You know, Doris, here's a question for you. Is there a reason why we see so many point guards become head coaches?
I do believe, Kevin, obviously as a point guard, you are responsible on both ends of the floor. On the offense for knowing all of the sets and where every single guy is positionally. On the defensive end, you're the lead communicator. You are at the point of attack. So it makes perfect sense to me that they become head coaches.
And it's Stojakovic missing.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Here's Booker. The rebound by Mullen. Mullen's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Thompson inside the line. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
And out of bounds as the Nuggets gain possession. Time called here. The Nuggets decide to talk it over.
And no doubt, Coach wants them to shore up their interior defense.
I think right now they're giving up way too many easy looks. That is a recipe for disaster.
Devin Reeves is checked in for Denver. Minnesota also with the sub. Marley's checked in. The Nuggets trail by 16. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now. Scott, good.
That mid-range J right in his wheelhouse. Nicely done.
Majerle passes to Booker. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
Boy, after dropping 2 triples in the first quarter, he hasn't hit another yet.
Randolph a screen. Here's Scott, and again it's Denver. Minnesota leading by 12. Robinson a screen on Scott. On the drive, Booker. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Thompson outside. There's the pick. Shot clock at 5. Takes the 13-footer. Gugliotta grabs the board. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 6 from the field here in the second. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And a quick look at how the Minnesota Timberwolves schedule is shaping up. On Tuesday, they'll be tipping off a homestand, starting with the Memphis Grizzlies. Then on Thursday, they'll host the Toronto Raptors.
And looking at that Lakers matchup, this is one where it would take a complete meltdown for them not to come away with the win. Anything can happen, but I'd be shocked if they don't come out on top.
And the Nuggets making a change here. Paul's checked in. Minnesota making a switch here. And he sinks the second. Well, Doris, clearly the NBA award voting is an imperfect process and is often the cause of some intense debate.
Just look at the most valuable player debate over the last 5 or 6 seasons. You've had guys neck and neck for maybe the most prestigious award in the league. And one of the things that frustrates me, Kevin, is when a player has won multiple MVP and voter fatigue comes into place. It drives me nuts. And that's what I like about Devin Booker in the two-man game. This guy doesn't force anything. He always makes the right basketball play.
Now here's Paul. 10 points for him. Pass to Mullen. Reeves outside. Here's the three. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Robinson's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
Now here's Booker. 17-point lead, their biggest. Slides through for his 7th basket in 11 tries.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Paul finds Thompson. Over Marley. And another miss by Denver.
You know, for this team to win games, he knows he's got to be much more efficient than he's been.
Back to Booker. Basket number 8 is all good. He's attempted 12 shots.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Reeves outside. Pass to Thompson. Their offense stone cold. Another miss there. Timberwolves leading by 21. Booker the pass to Cousy. Now Marley wants to get it to Booker and does.
Getting it done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
And now let's swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey, Kevin. The NBA has its eyes on the old continent. Commissioner Silver said there continues to be an enormous opportunity to take basketball to another level in Europe. The quality of the basketball there has been fantastic, and we think there's a commercial opportunity to create something special. Guys?
Appreciate the update, Allie. Thank you. And timeout called by Chris Finch. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. And now let's go to the 2K leaderboard. What a month it's been for these teams defensively. The Timberwolves, number 1.
You know, they're pressuring the ball more, challenging every single shot. Their defense has been playing at a really high level.
Minnesota with the ball. They're on an 11-3 run right now. It's a pick by Ilgauskas. Here's Hill, and it's Hill with the jam.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick, no rotation. My goodness.
Here's Pettit following the bucket by the Timberwolves.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
Cousy passes to Booker. Outside Hill. 5 on the clock. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
To the inside. It's stolen by Hill. Here's Booker. Good work defensively by Reeves. Denver's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Rebound, Minnesota.
Oh, he will kick himself for that one. That was a tremendous opportunity.
Oh, Kev, he put some anger behind that one.
You're telling me. Pass to Pettit. And here's Randolph. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Paul passes to Stojakovic. Randolph, a screen on Marley. Shot clock at 6. And he makes that one. Stojakovic has got 4 points in the quarter. It's been all Timberwolves. Cousy passes to Booker. And it's off from three-point range. The Nuggets shooting 38% in the second quarter. Offensively, they look a little bit confused. Bounce pass from Paul. Randolph looking around. Whistle blows. Yep, that's going to be a travel.
And taking a look here at some numbers for Booker. Over the last month, getting it done. Putting up about 18 points per, 5 assists, and 2 rebounds. And what a luxury for them to have someone like him who can absolutely fill it up coming off the bench.
I love it. He knows they're looking for him to bring immediate offense, and he very rarely disappoints.
Catching up on the changes for Denver. Karl Anthony Towns comes in for Zach Randolph. And Mullins subbed in for Peja Stojakovic.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Paul outside. Pass to Pettit. Makes it off the glass. Pettit's got his first points in this one.
And points in the paint are a sure thing when Pettit's on the floor. He's just got too much game down low. He may not have the bulk of some of the other guys, but doesn't matter.
Now here is Hill. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Clippers. Cousy passes to Ilgauskas. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Chris Mullin.
And you almost have to climb a ladder to guard Ilgauskas.
The Timberwolves had 7 opportunities at the free throw line and made good on 5 of them. First one falls for him.
And no doubt the size of Ilgauskas can be intimidating. He is a huge player with a surprisingly soft touch.
Mobley, he's checked in for Minnesota. Both good from the line that time. Paul with the ball. 13 points in the game. Pass to Pettit. There's a minute 34 left now here in the second. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Paul for 3. The rebound by Marley. Minnesota's gone 0-2 from deep here in the second. Pass to Cousy. Now Hill. Towns comes with a double team. Mobley connects from three-point range. Mobley's got 13.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Here's Towns. Mullen for three. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got 4 rebounds in this game. Pass to Cousy. Now Hill. To the paint. Here's Ilgauskas. Good. The assist goes to Hill. Hill's got his 5th assist in this one.
And I like how tenacious Ilgauskas is. Once he catches the ball, he feels like no one is stopping him.
Now here's Paul. 13 points in the game. From deep, Reeves. Devin Mobley with the rebound. Hill up top. Oh, and he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
And so it's Devin Booker making highlights for the Minnesota Timberwolves. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. And we'll be right back after this.
Welcome, everybody. Let's get right to it. It's been nothing short of a tremendous challenge for the Denver Nuggets. And swerving off topic for a moment, since this is the halftime show, I was just wondering, what was halftime like in the locker room back when you guys were playing?
I would never be checking my stats and figure out if I'm close to a double-double or not. That's something I would never do.
Yeah, he was trying to figure out if he's close to the double-double. He didn't know if it was rebounds and points already or a cheeseburger.
I'm talking about the cheeseburger. What are you talking about, Kenny?
And going back now to that first half, you could say things are going extremely well for the Timberwolves.
Well, they have guys popping off the bench, putting up numbers. That's their real advantage.
Yeah, nothing secondary about this second unit. See what I did there?
I see.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the route that it's threatening to be. You know, guys, Devin Booker has been exceptional here.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half, got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
And here are the Nuggets now. They've got Mullen. Paul out there with Austin Reeves. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Pettit in at the 4. That's the group on the floor for Denver. Here's Pettit. Shoots over Mobley. And it's Pettit missing. Here's Cousy. Pass to Robinson. It's good. Now he's shooting 6 for 7.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Mullen's shot is off. Minnesota's gone 3 of 6 tonight when they've let it fly from downtown. It's stolen by Mullen. A little over a minute gone here in the second half. Here's Cousy. Sinks that one from the post.
And that's a sense of the IQ of Cousy right there. He just knows where to be in transition. One of the more intelligent players we have.
Now here's Paul. He's got 13.
Minnesota foul. Cousy. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Third quarter here, over a minute and a half into it. Outside Mullen. And stolen by Mobley.
Terrific anticipation by him, and that's why he's out on the court.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Second team foul.
Here's Paul. The scoring numbers have been solid for him. He's averaging just under 14 points a game. Here's Towns. Robinson with the block.
This is what frustrates coaches. You come out of the half and you miss your first 3 shots.
A slam dunk by Robinson.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Now here's Paul. He's got 13. Can they get it? Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Boy, what a strong take on the N1. Chris Paul understands with a level of toughness, you can make things happen.
The Nuggets shooting their first free throw of the game. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Booker's checked in.
Chris Paul will go down as one of the great floor generals to ever play the game. He is the maestro at orchestrating offense.
Now here's Booker. He's got 20. Over Paul. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
Wow, 5 straight buckets coming out of half. They are rolling.
Pass to Bennett. And here's Towns. Paul outside. 6 to shoot. Mullen kicks to Towns. And another miss by Denver.
This certainly isn't how they wanted to start this half. I mean, just 1 for 5 coming out of the break. That is brutal.
Majerle passes to Booker. No good with the triple. Denver's gone 0 of 2 from deep to start things here in the second half. Pass to Towns. And the dunk by Towns.
You call that moving with intent and purpose. The big-time finish by Karl Anthony.
Now here's Booker. Outside Hill. He can't get it to go. Mullen with the defensive effort. Nuggets have gone 2 of 6 from the field here in the third. Paul outside. Here's Pettit. Rebound Minnesota. Mobley's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Booker against Paul. Booker the pass to Mobley. And he comes up with the deuce. Mobley's got 4 this quarter.
Boy, we know Evan Mobley is elite on the defensive end. Right now, he's got it cooking offensively.
Paul goes in. No good. Shot missing. The Timberwolves have gone 6 of 8 on field goal attempts in the third. A 75% clip. Booker, no good. And so it's Paul with it, bringing it up for the Nuggets. There's a screen. Pass to Bennett. Reeves outside. Paul outside. Jacks up a 3. The Nuggets with another miss. Minnesota's gone 3 of 7 tonight from 3-point territory. Paul against Booker. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Booker's got 24 points.
No doubt about the consistency when it comes to scoring the basketball for him tonight. A real nice lift for their offense.
Paul finds Reeves. To the middle, and stolen by Mobley. Marley with it. Defended by Reeves. Marley passes to Robinson. And the rejection by Towns. Reeves against Marley. To the paint. It's deflected. Back to Reeves. Pass to Bennett. To end the drought. Hill pulls it in. Hill's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
Boy, he just doesn't have it here tonight, and it's had a ripple effect on this team. Yeah, just catching your teammate in stride right there, that makes the game easy.
Denver's gotten off to a very slow start from three-point range in the second half. They're 0 for 4. And there's the whistle, 3-second violation. And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month. 5th, the Timberwolves.
And what stands out during this recent stretch is just how well they passed the basketball. I mean, this is a club that has become really unselfish.
Klay Thompson, he's checked in for Austin Reeves. For Minnesota, they've gone 8 of 12 from the field since the beginning of the third. Floats it up there for Mobley, and taken away by Paul. At the top of the key, Towns. Paul outside. Pass to Bennett. It's rebounded by Zydrunas Ilgauskas. Here's Pope. Nothing on the board. Now Booker. Here's Pope, defended by Paul. Down low. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
Boy, easy pickings from that distance. More of that, please.
The Nuggets shooting at 36%. They really seem out of sync offensively. On the wing, Mullen. Over Wilkes. And another miss by Denver.
And the well is running dry for him right now. Nothing falling.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
Hey guys, Commissioner Silver talked about health, and he said that some of the injuries that our young players are experiencing are overuse injuries. In earlier eras, players in school participated in different sports depending on the season. He said perhaps a return to that approach is warranted. Back to you, Kevin.
Interesting thought. Okay, Allie, we thank you. And here's Booker following the 3 from Chris Paul. To the inside, Towns with the steal. Paul dishes to Towns. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in. 7 points for Karl Anthony Towns. The offensive skill set for Karl Anthony Towns, Greg is a 7-footer, is very special, to say the least.
The outstanding shooting, the post play, and he's worked on his defense. He may never be elite at that end, but he ignites an offense.
Chris Paul is such a natural facilitator. His ability to read angles and deliver the ball on time and on target is special.
Now here's Booker. He's got 26. Pass to Pope. Over Thompson. Offensive struggles continue, missing again. And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for Denver. Paul outside. Here's Pettit.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Good D by Mobley.
You know, scoreless this quarter, and it's not helping them battle back.
Here's Wilkes. He can't hit that time. Mullen with the defensive effort. Pass to Paul. Back to Mullen. Over Wilkes. The rebound by Ilgauskas.
And if you're looking for the main reason that they're trailing in this game, well, look no further than his shooting. I mean, he has hit exactly 0% of his shots.
Now here's Booker. He's been putting up the points on a very steady basis, averaging around 17.5 points a game.
And now we get a chance to check in on Evan Mobley. He's been a factor for them over the last month. And don't forget, top 20 in the league in rebounds per game. He's got a great nose for the ball.
And he's a guy who would rather pass the ball off than take a bad shot. Completely unselfish. Unbelievable. I love the way he plays.
2 shots.
First free throw is good.
Boy, as fantastic as Devin Booker's offensive arsenal is, to me, the best part, his competitive edge and toughness, it sets him apart nightly.
Both free throws good from Booker.
Devin Booker has prided himself on talking to all the game's greats because he believes his talent is worthy of that. This guy, an all-around threat who's so dangerous with the ball.
Scott, good. And 1:01 left to play in the third. Booker the pass to Gugliotta. Booker is screen on Mullen. Inside, here's Ilgauskas. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. Ilgauskas has got 6.
I'll tell you, an underrated thing right there. How effective that screen was. It just creates a lane to the cup.
Randolph, a screen on Booker. Thompson outside. Just 5 on the clock. Launches a 3. Hope with the rebound.
It's almost like he's trying to make things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down. Try to get some easy ones.
Now Booker, 28 points for him. Launches from deep. That shot misses. And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead, and this one may already have been decided. The Timberwolves on top, delivering the blowout. Don't go anywhere. The final quarter is coming up next on 2K Sports. And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Nothing better than chemistry, right? Working together to create a bucket.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. So on the floor for Minnesota, we've got Devin Booker. He's out there with Keyonte George. Pope is out there with Zydrunas Ilgauskas. And it's Gugliotta in at the 4 slot. Pass to Stojakovic. And just as players, Greg, have used technology to train, it sounds like officials are now doing the same thing.
Yeah, whether it's the training app on their phones or VR headsets, cameras tracking their positioning on the floor, and even where they're looking, we'll see how much of a difference all this tech makes.
Now, here is George, following the miss by Zach Randolph. And there's Booker on the assist by George. Booker's got 30 points.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Ball for 3. Gugliotta grabs the board. The Timberwolves shooting nearly 70% from the floor. They are putting on a clinic offensively. Denver's shooting has been wayward so far. Only 37% from the floor. Randolph a screen. Thompson for the triple. And he's good on the 3-ball.
This guy is on the short list of the all-time great three-point shooters. Klay Thompson's stroke is flawless.
Booker outside. An easy 2 points on the layup. Booker's got 12 points in just the second half.
And they're forcing the ball inside, and it's working like a charm.
Pass to Randolph. And it's Paul missing.
This guy's such a talented finisher, but the D does just enough.
To the paint, stolen by Stojakovic. Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Nice shot by Randolph.
He might not elevate like some of the other guys on the court, but as we've learned, Randolph knows how to get the ball in the basket.
Now, here is George. Gugliotta passes to Pope over Thompson. And it's Pope missing.
Oh, he'd like to have that one back. That's in his wheelhouse for sure.
George against Paul. Randolph. Good, and Paul gets the assist. Randolph's got 4 points in the quarter.
Is there anybody better than Chris Paul at putting the ball on time and on target?
Booker left side. And GA, just when you think you've seen it all, last season a father and son playing as teammates, NBA history continues to be made with the Jameses.
Yeah, LeBron and Bronny James taking the court together. And if other players can emulate the longevity of LeBron, perhaps it won't be the last time we see it happen.
Now here's Randolph, and the baseline jumper, no good.
Boy, taking what's there. Very good shot selection, just not the result you hope for.
On the wing, Booker. He's defended by Reeves. Goes back up. And Booker with the layup. Booker's got 14 points here in the second half.
Boy, his offensive game has changed the tenor of this basketball game.
Outside, Randolph. Thompson in the corner. Pass to Reeves. Thompson looking for an opening. His three-pointers off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Now here's Booker. Drives to the hoop. That's tipped. Thompson outside. Here's Randolph. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Randolph's got 6 here in this quarter.
Boy, this guy has been absolutely outstanding this quarter. You love what he's doing out there right now.
Oh, how about using the rim to get some true hang time?
You know, he just wanted to make sure the landing was softer than the takeoff. Now here's Paul. Back to Thompson. Paul outside. Puts up a 3. The shot by Thompson, no good. And so George will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Pass to Pope. Over Thompson. It's rebounded by Randolph.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
Reeves finds Paul. Hey, Doris, for a GM trying to build a championship-level roster, what's one thing that can really help?
I think the way the salary cap is constructed, maybe the single most important thing you can do as a GM is draft well. You have to be able to find players who can contribute right away. And talent evaluation is not an exact science. The ones who do it well and don't miss on those big-time picks, that is a huge deal. Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
Here's Booker. And it's good for 2. Booker's got 36.
We've come to expect this from Devin Booker. This guy is a relentless force on the offensive end.
Ball against George. Thompson from long range. The rebound by Ilgauskas. Ilgauskas has got 4 rebounds in this game.
Sometimes the game requires you to just keep at it, so he's got to be aggressive.
Here's Gugliotta. Ilgauskas' screen on Stojakovic. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
Oh, he is a highlight reel unto himself, guys.
That could be a contender for the dunk of the year, I think. Oh, that's an outstanding view from the AT&T Connected Cam. Denver's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 three-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Reeves with it, defended by Booker. Got a hand on it. Here's Pope. Randolph grabs the board.
Boy, at some point you've got to realize there might be a better option standing next to you. This guy has not made one basket in this period.
Now here's Thompson. Randolph sets a screen for Thompson. Pass to Paul. Over George. The Nuggets with another miss.
Boy, this guy has completely lost his focus. Nothing working.
Here's Gugliotta. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Kicks it out to Booker. It's good from long range. Booker's got 11 here in this quarter alone.
Well, you can see the team is just continuing to call his number. Until the defense figures it out, it ain't going to change.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Reeves in the corner. Misses and the dry spell continues. Minnesota's gone 5 of 10 from downtown tonight. 50% exactly. Pass to George. George sets a screen. Shoots it. And it's Denver with the rebound.
This guy does not love to operate in the mid-range, and it showed right there.
And Thompson launches it from deep. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Gugliotta's got 4 rebounds now tonight. George passes to Gugliotta. And you look at the G League's impact on player development, Greg, it's become very significant.
And I think the two-way contract was a great addition as well, allowing players to contribute with the big league team while also developing in the G League. What a great combination.
And looks like the illegal pick was set. Yep, that's right. That'll get their attention.
When a pick like that is questionable and creates that much of an advantage for the offense, you have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
Looking at who's out there now for the Timberwolves. Reeves is checked in, and Van Horn subbed in for George. Bank shot, no good. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
That's something that they've got to fix. While the defense has been good, a lot of these turnovers have been unforced.
Now here's Paul. Towns kicks to Paul. Pass to Bennett. They need this. Reeves with the rebound. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from three-point land to start the fourth quarter. Here's Pope. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Now here's Paul. Pass to Mullen. There's the three. Knocks down the 3-ball.
And so it's going to end up in the record books as a blowout, a dominating performance for the Timberwolves.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And so when you look at the season record, this one will tally up win number 43 on the year.
And with this win, they bring the season series to an end, guys, with a split, 2 games apiece.
The one player that really stands out, of course, in this one, it was a dazzling game for Devin Booker.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in. And if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
Here's Mullen. Devin Booker picking up that last basket. Paul passes to Pettit. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
You know, passing is what has defined Chris Paul's career. And boy, does he have a way to get his teammates involved.
Booker against Paul. Now here's Booker. So it's Minnesota winning this one easy. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and the rest of our terrific 2K crew, this is Kevin Harlan. Hope you enjoyed our broadcast. And now, our player of the game, Devin Booker.